Greetings, friends. I'm Lord Alec of Winthrop, your guide for this instructional film. Hello, and congratulations on joining the company. Here in the company, we value you. The company has made this instructional video on how you can become a successful extractor, including the introduction and licensing of the company, proper check-in procedure, checking and preparing the company's equipment, locating the designated extraction site, appraising and securing what is valuable, what to do if you encounter flora and fauna in the site, surviving demonic air, and how to turn in what you gathered. Now, many folks say this job is a cinch, and they're right. Your primary duty is to enter designated areas and collect valuable materials and metals. Wondering how you'll get access to these special restricted zones? Well, worry no more. The company has graciously secured all the licenses you'll need. Isn't that swell? While employed with the company, you'll be issued a handy little passport booklet. With this passport, you'll easily traverse borders and explore fascinating countries around the globe. But remember, if your time with us ever comes to an end, please deposit your passport into the official passport disposal unit. Efficiency first. Now, some of you eager beavers might be itching to get started, but hold your horses, friends. First, memorize this easy-to-follow acronym, FAT. Find the cat. Ask about a job, and then take the job. This friendly feline is your ticket to success. They'll match your talents and experience with the perfect assignment. No thinking required. And if you're keen on extra success, glance at the bonus objectives list nearby. Bringing back these special items earns you additional company credits, redeemable for fantastic rewards and possibly a swell promotion while you're at it. Sure, some of you fine workers have personal gear, but the company also generously provides necessary equipment to make your job a breeze. Please, treat this gear gently. Damaged items must be repaired at your own expense. First up, company boots. These sturdy shoes keep your feet firmly planted on slippery metal surfaces. Check carefully for damage, then slip your bottom appendages inside. If you've got more than 2 feet, don't fret. Ask your instructor for extra pairs after this film. Next, gloves with a built-in clicker. Occasionally, you'll hear these gloves clicking away. We'll cover that clicking shortly. Need help putting gloves on? Just ask the instructor after this film. And lastly, your trusty sending stone. This remarkable magical gizmo lets you chat with fellow workers from afar. Twist the bottom dial to select your channel and press your index finger on the left side to activate. Always use proper etiquette and the "you this is me" rule. Unfamiliar with this rule? Ask your instructor at the end. Also, everyone that's on that same channel as you can hear you, so you better be careful what you say. Now, finding your extraction point. This is simple as pie. The cat provides the exact location in your job description. Just follow your map to the X, marking your entry spot. Easy peasy. Not everything inside these sites is valuable, so remember this handy acronym to evaluate your finds. Just remember, shine. Is it shiny? Does it sparkle? Is it heavy? Feel dense and weighty? Is it intricate? Finely detailed craftsmanship? Is it novel, oddly unusual, or unfamiliar? And is it enchanted? Does it give off a glow or a warmth? Use shine, and you'll soon be appraising like a pro. Now, you will encounter many strange new things, some of which may seem like fun. But let me tell you there, kiddo, they are not so fun. And I'm here to list out a few for you to help you with your survival. You need to beware these strange creatures. First of all, The Nepenthes Raja, also known as the man-eating plant. The man-eating plant is a simple enough flora to deal with. First, if you smell something sweet, you might be too close to this plant. And if you are too close, you're going to end up its next meal. Prolonged exposure to such a plant will cause you to experience emotions such as euphoria, depression, fear, love, and throng. If you are experiencing any of these emotions when you are near the plant, please leave all the company equipment you have on and any materials you have with you to the nearest co-worker before becoming food for the Nepenthes Raja. Next up, we got the tricephalic canis, also known as the three-headed dog. The three-headed dog is an expert hunter. While two heads hold you down, then the other is able to rip you to shreds. So be warned, when you start hearing multiple dogs barking, don't think a pack. Think three-headed dog. You can use a company brand scent diffuser, bought by company credits in order to throw it off your trail. If you don't have any, find the tallest spot you can, and find it, and then climb it. The three-headed dog ain't too good at climbing, you see. You can also try throwing a rock or something else to distract it. Make it move away from where you need to go. Next up, we got the pseudomorphous imitator. This is also colloquially known as a mimic. Some objects in this place seem to be ordinary household items, or even chests you might see in your local tavern. Let me tell you though, it ain't. In reality, if you see something normal, then it's probably a mimic. And let me tell you something, buddy. When you see that oh-so-nice comfy chair and think to yourself, you can let the weight off and relax on company time, that is when it's gonna get you. And once it's got you, it ain't ever gonna let go until one of yous is dead. So, if you see an object that looks ordinary, throw something at it. If the object doesn't react, then you might be safe. If it does something different, then buddy, what you got there is a mimic. Then we got the Aculovorus anthropophagus, also known as the shadow porcupine. This one ain't so simple. Hate to tell you, folks. It's a prickly son of a biscuit eater. Each one of them needles you see got some kind of poison. Leave you paralyzed from the neck down. It loves to live in those dark places, the corner of your eye, and those big hands will grab you and run you into whatever corner of hell it came from and rip you to pieces while you can only watch in horror as it does. But don't worry, for this monster, all you gotta do is... Now, if you see some kind of cute deer or a rabbit in your workplace, steer clear. Any animal you are familiar with or grew up seeing being able to live in these kinds of places ain't so usual. And finally, what you gotta look out for is you. If you do notice that you are two, then you must use your wits to figure out which of you is the real you. Once you figure out which you is the real you, quickly distance yourself from the fake you and aid your coworkers in removing the false employee. Now earlier, we mentioned you had these company gloves that make those clicking sounds. These clicks are to warn you about what is called demonic air. Some of these things you will encounter will make your gloves click like crazy. If your gloves are clicking, you need to get away from it at your earliest convenience. But what happens if you suddenly start hearing the clicking, but aren't near things that were making clicking before? Well, that's what we call a demonic core expulsion, or DCE. When that happens, you need to find yourself a room that is behind heavy metal doors and quickly lock yourself inside. You will know you are in an area that is safe if the clicking stops. Now, let's say you want to stick around. See what all the hubbub is about. What's some air gonna do to you? Well, just take a look at these here pictures of some people who didn't listen to this video. Not so pretty, is it? If you don't want to be this, then find yourself a safe location and lock yourself away. Plug any places that would allow for air to come through with some sort of heavy metals. Eventually, it will turn off. Then you're free to explore again. But now you gotta leave. Your pack is full of company stuff and you're exhausted from a hard day's work. Well, brother, let me tell you, the way out is just as tough as the way in. So always be checking your surroundings and remember this acronym. MELM. Make your way out. Escape through the designated point of entry. Look for the cat and make the cat happy by delivering the material. And with that, you are all done. If you follow these instructions, you are bound to be an expert extractor in no time. Thank you for watching, and with this, we will end with our company song. Please sing along.
We love the company, the company. We love the company, the company. We love the company, yeah, yeah.